one of these greats, and there's no question, Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso are great drivers. One of them is going to walk away with this title today. Which one?
In normal condition, Sebastian would have easily taken the place because he is very good, the car is very strong. But we also know that when you are under pressure, you start to tremble.
13 points the gap in the championship. Even if Vettel falls off the road, Alonso has to finish top 3 to win this championship.
None of us could have predicted what was about to unfold.
Everything that could happen, happened, and everything that could go wrong in a way went wrong.
Lights out, away we go, and Hamilton versus Button off the front row. Vettel away slowly. Wow, we have a race on our hands. Vettel did not get away at all well there.
It seems that he had the worst start of the season. For Sebastian, because of the tension, that is natural. I mean, nothing strange. They are very young guys, don't forget that.
That's a Red Bull, it's Vettel!
It's
He's
Vettel!
been hit!
Down at turn 4. How much damage is on the Red Bull? What drama here on the first lap in Brazil?
At that point, you think that's it, it's over. It was obvious that Fernando, because he always is on the podium, was going to finish on the podium, which is what he needed to achieve to win the championship.
Usually in that moment you think it's over, you're out of the race. In that particular moment probably it's over, I'm out of the championship. But in that case I just wanted to get going again.
Someone hit me, I'm coming back. I think I have done it.
Our priority was to win the podium, because whatever's happened to Sebastian, if we are not in the podium, we have no chance.
Alonso moves up into 3rd place, which is where he needs to be if Vettel gets no points here today.
I didn't know how much damage there was, so I drove past the main straight, close to the pit wall, to give Adrian and give people a chance to have a look.
Sebastian, there's visible damage, but stay out to see how the car behaves. We cannot fix it. It's not front wing. We cannot fix the damage.
There was a lot of damage to the exhaust system and the aerodynamics in that part of the car. But then he started coming back.
Vettel's just done a quick lap faster than anybody else. This isn't over yet.
Alonso's gone wide!
Alonso's gone wide! Hulkenberg's gone past! Vettel's just trying to pick them off one by one. Fantastic by the Red Bull.
He was determined that he wasn't going to let the championship slip away.
I just kept going. Surprisingly quickly, I was behind Fernando.
Look at Hulkenberg challenging Hamilton for the lead. Oh no! Oh, they've made contact! Hamilton and Hulkenberg! And now that's going to be Button leading and Alonso in 2nd place. Hamilton's final race at McLaren ends with a damaged car.
Sebastian, the radio does not work. The radio does not work.
It was too dry for inters at that point, so we had to stick to our basic rule of we've got to fit the right tyres for that moment.
This is a crucial call for Red Bull to keep him on slick tyres.
That's a brave decision from Red Bull.
And within 30 seconds it started to rain.
Box.
His radio had stopped working. He could hear us, but we couldn't hear him.
They didn't have the tyres ready. Look, it just took so long to get them on. Vettel's obviously made the call. The team haven't heard him. And he arrived in the pit lane, and then it was like, well, what does he want? It must be intermediates.
If they finish where they are now, Alonso would be world champion.
Again, at that stage, you think, that's it, it's gone. And you think it's all over. But then again, Sebastian started coming through.
Brave cut back into the inside.
And he got himself back into that vital 7th position that became 6th when, surprisingly to all of us, Michael Schumacher waved him through.
Michael Schumacher.
His gift in his last race is he doesn't put up any resistance at all to his young German friend.
We were really hoping that it would have been a better fight, but I think that Michael finishes his career there. He didn't want to be seen the one that was keeping the world champion behind.
Sebastian, this position is good enough. Your current position is good enough.
10 laps to go, I had the call that where we currently are is enough. But still I tried to push because maybe, there's some odd situation, someone spins.
Andres has had a crash.
They are behind safety car. There will be no further changes. Jenson Button takes victory. 2nd place goes to Alonso, but with 6th place, Sebastian Vettel is the 2012 Formula One World Champion.
having succeeded and everything just falls off, you know, and it just...
Straightforward, mate, wouldn't it? That's straightforward.
In a way, you don't even have the power to maybe realize what happened or the power to celebrate the way you probably thought or dreamt of, you know, celebrating.
If you put yourself in his shoes, I think that he knows, and he knew at that stage, that he would have deserved the championship.
This is the incomparable Fangio, calm and courageous, daring yet relaxed.
To prove beyond all doubt his claim to immortality as one of the greatest drivers the world has ever known.
I grew up hearing about Fangio and I thought no one will ever do that, but Michael Schumacher's done it today. This is history.
Sebastian Vettel, you are the world champion! The world champion, well done, enjoy it! You are the man!
You know, rather than to look up in a certain book, check the number, look, I have done this, we have done this. That's not what it really is about, you know, it's looking back, thinking of the race in Brazil, looking back, standing on the wall in Japan, looking back, you know, crying and feeling completely empty in Abu Dhabi. This is what you know, what no one can take away from you. And I think this will last probably until the last day I'm on this planet and we'll say goodbye at some stage.